Pardon me. Kim, you here? I think I saw Kim. You wanted me to show you that corner thing, right? Locating scraps of paper. Scraps of paper located. Oh, it's time to start, isn't it? Oh, we need more time. Hey, everybody. Welcome. I'm so glad to have you here today. Thank you for joining me. I'm grabbing some more book pages so I'll have them handy here. Um, this is Thursday, and I am the Linda Israel, as Robin likes to say. Yay, perfect, Kim. I'm so glad that y'all could come and hang out with me today. We're going to do some gel printing. I'm also going to show a tuck spot corner tuck thingy. I don't know what you call it. Corner hugger. Maybe it's a corner hugger. I think that's what it should be called. That's probably the proper name because it hugs the corner. And then we'll make some journal pages, maybe some journal cards at the end. If y'all have any questions, use the all caps and speak them out, so to speak. And if you know the answer to somebody else's question, hey, let's be friendly and helpful and answer their question if you happen to know it. Robin and Diane and Kim, and if Angelica makes it here, and if few others that you see with the little wrench beside their name, they are administrators. In fact, they're administrators of the Friendly Junk Journal People Facebook group. So I'm so blessed to have them as helpers and fans and need more time. I'm so glad to have them as friends and helpers in the group as well here on my YouTube. They are amazing people and I'm so blessed to have them in my life. I am doing a raffle right now for 200 junk bucks. What are junk bucks? Junk bucks are a virtual currency that you can redeem once you get 2,000 for a $10 off coupon. So type !raffle to enter for free to win 200 junk bucks. And you can check your bucks by typing !bucks. Once you have 2,000, you can type !award to get your coupon code emailed to you, but you need to make sure I have your email address. What else? Robin is my official note taker, and again, I'm so blessed, and she's coming to see me in a couple of weeks. We're excited about that. And Robin, we're getting the mattresses delivered Saturday, and I have a guest bedroom now, so you'll be able to stay with us. What else? Robin's going to be taking notes, but if you have a question regarding an order on my website, go to melindaisrael.com, not Melinda, lindaisrael.com. Use the contact me form there to ask your question about your order and whatnot. If there's a stencil you would like to see, let me know. Oh, is my head cut off? I need to bring it up. Is that better? I had to change it. Is that better? Yay, Ben! So, thank y'all for being here. Thank you for hanging out with me. I'm going to do something really quickly. Kim had asked, yes, you will save money on a hotel for sure, Robin. If you can, I figure if we can put up with each other for a few nights in my home, then we're all good. Okay. If we can't, then we can say, you know, it's nice knowing you. No, I'm teasing. You'll probably say, Linda, you're a slob. You're noisy. I just can't deal with you. So Kim wanted to know, I'm not going to show you the other side yet, how to make this little corner piece that slips over the corner of your page. Mine is big. You don't have to make yours this big. I'm making it big to show you how to do it. So I'm not going to show you the other side, but I'm going to show you how to do it. So I've got a, looks like a gel print where I just kind of was cleaning up. Maybe I used this to clean off my brayer. Who knows? But I'm just going to take this piece of paper. A straight edge works really great. I'm just pinching where that center is. I'm going to hold my finger there, bring this down, make sure they're butt up against each other. Okay. And then I'm going to crease that down. All right, you with me so far? We just took a piece of paper. I made a little mark where the center is, and then I folded in, kind of like dog earring, the corners. All right. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm looking for my scrap of paper I had. That's not it. Oh, we'll just grab a book page. I need some more book pages. All right, this will work because I'm not going to use this in anything else, I don't think. Well, I take that back. That one's got pictures on it. I may use it on something else. Reader's Digest, perfect for this kind of stuff. Hey Jennifer, thank you for your donation. Oh yeah, I forgot to say, kick your butt out after a day. Robin will be around trying to clean my house. I just know it. She'd be like, Linda, why is this here? Because I do have a journal for those of you that donate today. If we get a donation of $35, a minimum of that, I'll give away this journal. I have some other journals, so if that are older, so if we get more than that, we'll just figure it out from there. But I'll just show you the cover. It's a collaged gel print pieces. That's from the All About Robins, one of Norella's journal labels. So I'll show that in a little bit. All right, so I got a scrap of paper, and this is, any kind of paper will work. I'm going to slide this in to that corner. All right, are you with me so far? Is this coming together? Do you understand what we're doing? Ashley will feel at home when she comes to visit because I know she doesn't clean. That's what her mom says. She's going to be mad. Telling stories on her. So she came by not cleaning honestly, because I don't clean. Not very much. All right, so do you see what I did? I'm gluing those two corner pieces to the piece I slid underneath. And then I'm just going to trim this. So I'm going to grab my paper cutter. Oh, thank you, Laura, for your donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm going to take my paper trimmer. You can leave it long if you want. I'm going to cut it pretty much straight across there. And I still have a piece left over that I can do this a couple more times. And if you make it smaller of a piece of paper, you can still do it. All right, so you see the corner piece now. So I'm going to grab my book page. And then see how that slips over the corner. Oh yeah, mine's cluttered. Mine's cluttered. So here's what I made earlier. I just grabbed a rubber stamped image of a flower, and then these are one of Norella's words, and glued it on there. You can glue decorations on both sides. You can see the book page that I added on the inside, so you can have a nice little tuck spot or pocket. So I'm just going to put this one up here so you can kind of see. You could even make it a bottom corner if you wanted, because if you put it on the bottom, you could put other things in it this way. But this is designed that you could put those like that. Okay. You're very welcome. Is that enough information to show you how to do it? I hope that helped you. So Diane had asked, not Diane, Kim had asked, I saw Diane's name pop up, sorry about that. Diane, Kim, I keep saying that. Kim had asked on Facebook if I could show that again. And I know a while back I shared that, and I apologize, I didn't look up who it was that I saw it off of their page. So it was another artist that did those, and I just looked at it and made my own version of it. What I like about it is you could take any size piece of paper, so even if you get a smaller piece of paper, if it's TTT tiny, you can still make a little text spot. All right, so I'm just kind of pulling apart a couple of pages out of an oversized Bible. I want to do some gel printing today. I am working on, I got to confirm with her. I need to send her an email. Remind me of that, Robin, to send an email about Monday's stream to Amanda. She wanted me to do a travel themed journal. No pinks. And her sister loved black, I believe. I can't remember what other color there was in there. And Norella has the kit Travelin' Through, Travelin' Through, Travelin' Through, that I thought this was a good representation of what the pages look like, so I didn't have to keep thumbing through a whole bunch. So the pages are much like these artist trading cards, which is an add-on. She's also made a set of journal pages, not just the journal kit, which has the ephemera and the cover and journal decorated pages. I was looking at this to try to decide, okay, how could I make some gel prints that kind of match? Well, we see there's a little bit of a turquoisey teal. This may not be the exact same color. You can kind of see it here on the edge. It's pretty close to that color. So I'm going to get this color out. I notice there's a little bit of green in there. So I've got some green out. I also have a darker green if I need it or want it. I also picked up a couple of browns. I've got coffee, and then I don't know what this one is. It says espresso. How funny. We have coffee and espresso. We're cooking. This one is goose feather, so it's kind of a taupey beige, I guess you could say. And, oh yeah, I have hand lotion. I want to have some copper paint out. I have a little bit of black. So we may do something with the black. So I'm telling you all that because I'm trying to plan to figure out what I want to do. You love black? Yeah, we may see what... I know a lot of people love black. Hey, Sam, welcome. Hey, Angelica. And Jennifer and Ashley, of course, and Rhonda and Dorlisa, hello. And Crafty Blind Girl. Too early. Any protein for me here? Get it. All we need are some cookies. Exactly. Gotta have some cookies. Okay, so I'm looking at this. Oh, and I did get out a yellow. There's a little bit of yellow Norella used a few times. I don't know that I want a lot, but I'm going to get that out. I also have a sky blue, and I need to put the pinks away. I've got the pinks, but I'm not going to use them on this, okay? All right, I'm going to set this where I can kind of use it as inspiration. So I'll use the paint that I'm putting away. I'm going to be able to glance over at it every once in a while to kind of give me some ideas of what I want to do. You know, we all love different colors. We have different ways we like to do things. So let's see what we can come up with here today. I think, I'm trying to decide. I love this stencil. I'm going to lay it up here. And I'm going to use black on here. Linda, I want lots of sweets ready when you get there. All right, Ashley. Jeez. You want me to get the bonbons out in our, we don't have a pool, but we'll get a cabana boy. That'll be Henry. To feed them to you. I think my black paint is goopy. I think my black paint, oh yeah, it's goopy. Get a paper towel here. No, it is not. This is diamond with flare. I think that's right. No, this is diamond with flare. Sorry, I didn't say what it was. All right, I think I got the booger out. Ooh, bonbons. Yeah. I haven't done any baking in a while. Yeah, try it. Oh, dear. Did you find it, Robin? It's new. It's relatively new. Probably within the last month. Let me go latest. That is called Diamond with Flare. I didn't pluralize it. Diamond with Flare. And then I have Curves and Diamonds stencil that I can show in just a little bit. Yeah, it's too hot to bake. I may have to do some, look at my recipes and see what I can find for something that doesn't require baking. All right, I think, oh, I got paint all over me again. Dang. This black paint does not want to cooperate. All right, now, come on. Ah, there we go. Now we're getting. I thought this might look interesting. And what we can do is kind of a mottled background. So the black will stick out really well. And then whatever color we put on it. I should have done this first and then showed you the technique of making the corner thing. But what we can do is we'll make something else. All right, so I'm just gel printing, making sure I got enough paint. I'm going to lift the stencil. My stencils are relatively thin. I like them for gel printing and doing my Tattered Angel stenciling. I also use them with the Distress Oxide. Sometimes the designs are super, super sturdy because I gave enough space, and then sometimes they break, so I have to be real careful with them. All right, so we put down the black. What do you think that black? I think what I want to do is I've got this beigey color. We've got the turquoise. And I think we need just a slight amount of green. And that should help me get kind of a blended background behind there. But while we're waiting on that, let's see here. Let's decorate that corner piece that I just made. So we took this was a gel print or cleaning up my gel plate with my brayer. And we made this corner. And I mentioned, well, you could put it on the bottom of your page, so you could tuck something in that way if you so choose. So let's put something on there that would denote which direction it goes. Yeah, black goes with any color, makes them pop. Yeah, I agree. Oh, and I can show the journal again. I've got a baggie full of fussy cut flowers, or flower images. Some of them are rubber stamped. Some of them are digital. You know, we could even do something like live your best life. And it's just bright and colorful. I think I may do that on this side. And then I want something to go on the other side as well. Let's see what I can find. You know, this sunflower could go on this side. What do you think? We kind of start with that. I hate to cover up the paint, but we could put, well, I don't see one handy. We could have put a doily down. And then this side, we're not going to see much else. So I'm going to put some distress inks across this edge. And we'll glue down these little floral words. Oh, thank you, Barb. You're so sweet. I don't know if you're saying that to me or not. I love what, and have y'all seen Angelica's Punked Out Steam 2 projects? Oh my gosh. I haven't had a chance to sit down at my computer in several days. I've been working with Henry on his website. Then I've been cleaning my house. I've been making journals for the live streams. And I'm like, I need some time. Okay. Check out Angelica. Angelica, share your URL where you posted the Punked Out Steam 2. I don't know if you have a blog as well. I can't remember. Junkie Joe's. You like the corner slip-on pockets? All right, so I'm just going to glue. So this is my corner. I want it across this bottom. So I'm going to take this and glue it down. I'm just going to put a mark kind of at a diagonal. I may have too much glue, but we can fix that. And I did get a little bit too much glue, so I'm just going to wipe it away. Okay. And then on this side, I'm going to put a little glue on the sunflower on the purple background. And that's a sunflower that I made. It's part of the Youthful Yellow, you know, the one with the chick heads. Not chicken heads, the chicks. And then this will slip over your page, if you so choose. If I can get a piece of paper to cooperate. Oh, let's go this way. I'm trying not to lay it down on the table and get in the paint. I haven't decorated the other side, but I think you get the gist of it. You like it? So there's you a quick corner that you can put on any corner in your journal. It's not permanently mounted unless you want it to be. I might, if this was mine, I might put a drop of glue on there. Just to make it so it doesn't fall off if I put it on the bottom. On the top, they generally will kind of stay in place. Okay? All right. Oh, you figured out your problem, Sam, to get the full page prints on your computer using your phone? Well, awesome. Great, 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 Sam. They were young chicks, Barb. Exactly. Not chicken heads. All right. This is, I want to give it just a little bit longer. I think it's dry, but before I put the next layer of paint down. So this is the journal that I made for today's live raffle, and the two outside edges are gel prints. Those are originals. The middle is a digital print of one of my gel prints, and I think it goes well together. And that's the All About Robins on here. And I did just use some ribbon because it was fluffy. Okay. Okay, good. Angelica's sharing her, she's sharing her URL for her videos. You love the movable tuck spot? Well, good. Well, see, now you've got a movable. And if you have issues with it not staying in place, you can paper clip it. You can paper clip it. Oh, thank you, Sally. Hey, thank you so much for your donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I used this big and little circles here. And I can't remember if that's called dotted circles or dots and circles stencil. I used one of the Fluttering Gems pages. And then this, I don't know which kit it's from, Norella. I have the Fluttering Gems as a printed set, and then you can go to Norella's shop to get the digital version, all of her digital versions. I was just playing around with scraps. I had scraps of scrapbook paper, gel prints, one of Norella's journal pages from the Dragonfly Delight. I purchased, or I don't have to purchase, I downloaded some more of her new what is it called? Tiny ephemera that have a page of all these neat fussy cut things. I really like them. This is one of her ATC cards. I just thought it really made it eclectic. Just kind of pulled it all together. Another one of Norella's. This is that flower stamp in the background. The mason jars are fun, aren't they? She has a bunch of them. Thank you, Diane. Thank you. I have fun making my gel prints. Oh, yeah, the key. It kind of thinks of Harry Potter. Yeah, yeah. We used it in a couple of the kits. All right, so I'm going to do a light turquoise. I'm going to put a little bit of light turquoise. Just kind of a dot or two. I've got this green. I don't need a lot. I just want just a couple of dots. Oh, that was a lot of paint. And I think I'm going to use this taupe color. Okay. And I've got paint on my hand. Jeez. Linda. All right. So I want a little bit of that teal to kind of show up. So I'm just going to kind of make some dots around the other colors a little bit. All right, I'll go ahead and use my scraps. I got a scrap of paper over here to the side. I forgot to tell you that. And then back here behind me, I have a tub of water that I put the stencils in. All right, so now I'm picking up that ivory. I'm using a soft rubber brayer. You don't want a really strong one. You want something that is soft because you don't want to gouge your gel plate. And I'm going to use a Bible page. So I'm just going to kind of line it up where I think the stencil was on here. We're using dark colors, so the book page may not show through, but I wanted to show y'all, you know, even though I like to use just standard copy paper, you can alter those book pages and use those. In fact, I'm going to use the book page to mop up the edge. Okay. Oh, keep going over 200 words. If you don't come out showing you crafted by paint splatters or stained fingers, you didn't get craft properly. Oh, you just ordered the gel plate and brayer set today? I hope you had fun. You know, I'm just using regular acrylic paint. You can use all kinds of papers. You will want to experiment. Don't be disappointed. Just be gentle with your plate. If it gets messy, and you know, this didn't come up because I didn't put down enough paint to the edges. But look at that yummy color. And that'll be a good piece that I can use. If your paper rips, it's too brittle, and it got too wet, you will want to be gentle when you're pulling it off your gel plate. I think this will be a good one. I could have used some brown in it, but I think that looks really cool. What do you think? It's just got that distressed look to it. And it took up almost all of it. So it's interesting. I got you, Sam. You got to match your papers. You like it? Thank you. Yeah, the green and teal, because it kind of blends. You don't see it very much. There's a few teal spots. I could have let that set just a little bit longer with the teal and then started brayering the next color. If you take your time and give it a second to set, then it won't blend as much. But it blended a little, and I think it looks really good. All right, I'm going to get out the Stencil Club. I thought this one would be kind of good because it has all these curls, and maybe it would kind of mimic, you know, in a sense, not really, but just swirls of color all the way around. All right, let's put this up here. All right, so we used black. Why don't we use a dark brown this time? So I'm going to use espresso. Oh, thank you, Barb, for your donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Sam. Thank you, Sally. Thank you, Kim. Thank you, Laura. Thank you, Clap Divine Girl. Oh, perfect, Laura. I hope you enjoy, spending a little bit of money. Don't go crazy. Just find those things that you really are interested in and inspired in, and play with them when you get them. This brown isn't very dark, which might be good. I know that I have had so many things that I didn't have the opportunity to hands-on first. So if I really liked the idea or concept of whatever it did, I would buy it and give it a try. And then I figure out, oh, I don't like it that much, And then I have these craft supplies that I don't use. So I'm getting rid of stuff. I have taken 2 huge carloads of items to the thrift store, and I've got another carload of just trash to get rid of. And basically all I did was I would look at a box and go, this is Goodwill, trash, keep. And I just kind of did that real quick on a few boxes that I knew the majority of the contents would lean one way or the other, so it would be relatively quick. And then if I had a box that was like, oh crap, there's a lot of stuff in here and I really want to go through all this, I just closed it up and put it away because I didn't have time. So I still probably have half as much to go through again so I can get rid of all this stuff. Y'all enter the raffle if you haven't already. Has the rolling pin creakled the paper? I missed it, Sam. You're making that hand tip my crafty tip week. Oh, cool. Yeah, I love giving to the local charities. She didn't loaded stuff to you, Angelica. So Angelica's hinting there. You can always buy a gift card from my shop, Laura, and pass it along to your favorite crafting friends. You're going to the stores where Linda dropped things off for donation. Well, Robin, I'll tell you what. When you come in a couple of weeks to stay with me, I will gladly say, here's a box, start going through it. Yeah, I understand. Well, I'm trying to get rid of clutter. Right now, this room that we're in, you know, if y'all look behind me, it's full. You see, there's a cabinet here. You have scrapbook paper there. There's another cabinet above, and there's boxes on top of that cabinet, and there's another container underneath this cabinet. This room that I'm in is full, floor to ceiling. Right now, I don't even have hardly a path to get in here. We'll find yes, it is crazy, and I'm trying to get rid of the things that I know I'm not going to use. I know I will use these. I didn't need to buy all of them, but I have almost every color of these little notepads that were sold at Dollar Tree. Well, I keep them where I can see them, so I use them. I need to rearrange a few things that I know I need, but I don't need a drawer with 4 brayers at all times. I want to have those extras when I'm teaching a workshop, but I don't need them every day. So there's a few things that I need to go through and clean up, and man, it's crazy. It's crazy. All right, so the brown is just about dry, and it's not going to be super dark. I wanted to use the brown, maybe the teal again, and less of the ivory. So this time I'm going to put a little bit of this teal down, and I'm going to do this time. All right, so it'll be thicker in some places than others. Then I'm going to grab some of this green. Maybe that's what I didn't do last time, is get the right shade of green. All right, we're going to do the raffle. Y'all get in it? I was holding it forever. All right, now I'm going to do some ivory. I was telling stories when I should have been doing the raffle. You love brown and teal? Yeah, just, if you can try it before you buy it, I highly recommend it if it's something brand new. Or watch tons of videos and ask questions about it so that you know when you get it, you're going to not be disappointed in using that thing. You know, I started with a small gel plate and worked my way up. I just kept saving my money and buying the next one, or begging my crafty friends, and I would get sent one. So, you know, I've been blessed to be able to try a few things out to see if I love it. But I need to get rid of some of this stuff. All right, we're going to do the raffle. Y'all in it? We'll do 200 junk bucks. All right. Ooh, look at that. I think I'm going to be doing some more of that. I think we did better. So, by placing the color down and brayering it, letting it sit for just a moment, And then coming in with my other colors, brayering it, let it sit for just a moment, and then blending the whole thing. All right, let's do the raffle here. What can I give away today? Oh, I got some more of these. I got some more of these chipboard letters. Oh, and I think, oh yeah, we might do that. Okay. You love it? Oh, Sally has a coupon. Yeah, you have a coupon. I sent it to you. So this is from the September Stencil Club. Now, will that go, do you think, with... Does that go? Wicked. All right, let's do the giveaway. All right, the winner of 200 junk bucks is Diane Ditzenberger. Congratulations! Thank you for being here and helping me out. All right, we're going to reset this, and then this is going to be for Sweet Mix Blackboard Chipboard Letters and giveaway. So y'all can enter the raffle now. Yeah. So we're going to give that away right now. It's kind of a neat font. It's kind of hard to see, but it's got a... It doesn't look like anything here. Oh, here we go. So that's what it's going to look like, but bigger. All right. I think it goes, don't you? Go ahead and enter the raffle. So I'm starting to build, you know, a little bit on here. Why not? Let's do some copper. Let's do some copper, and let's use... Oh, that would be really pretty. All right, so this is from the September Stencil Club. Ah, come on. September Stencil Club. It's $19.99, and you get 4 different patterns between 3 stencils. And I've got, I don't have much left, but I've got this copper heavy body acrylic paint. I don't know, it was either given to me or I found it in a clearance bin somewhere. And we're going to brayer that in here. Okay. I want to get some pattern down here, so I'm going to use my spool from embroidery thread just so I get some texture. We'll grab this guy and we'll let that dry. So, when you're going to buy craft supplies, really decide, am I buying this because it's trendy, or am I buying it because I love the results of what it does? Okay? Like, for example, paint. You don't have to buy every color in the rainbow. If there's 3 or 4 colors that you know you love because you already use them, go buy those 3 or 4 colors. If you truly don't know what is your favorite color, get a small multi-pack that has all the colors in the rainbow for an affordable price. I saw that they had in the Master's Touch at Hobby Lobby, I think there was like a 48 color set or something. I mean, it was $50. It was around $2 a tube, I think, which might be worth it if you don't have any paint whatsoever and you want some. That might be a good deal for you. But I don't. I buy the colors I like, and I don't buy a whole lot. So, there you go. Alrighty. Do I owe Valerie? Well, we'll hash it out. Maybe it's from a while back. And Valerie, you can check your bucks. See how many bucks you have. I thought you said you were really close. Type exclamation point award. I mean, no. Don't type that. Type exclamation point bucks so I can see how many junk bucks you have. All right. We're going to do, I want an ivory to that golden hue. So I've got this yellow and I think I want the green and I need some ivory paint, but I might use this taupey color. So I'm going to get a little palette just so I can mix the color off to the side and get the color I want. So I'm putting down a little bit of that yellow, and then I'll put a little bit of this goose feather or something. Where's my palette knife? Oh, here's one. See, it changes that color just a little. It's not as bright. And I didn't have this color, or I would have just used it. So if you don't have a color, remember you can mix it. Just play with it a little bit. All right, so we're going to use that. So I'm going to grab my brayer here and clean my palette and just kind of lay down some color. Now, because I put the yellow down first, whatever I put behind it will alter what the yellow looks like. Okay? I'm going to go ahead and do this green a little bit. And I may do this darker, kind of a brown. Not a lot, just a couple of spots. And I didn't clean my brayer all the way off, so I still have a little bit of that yellow. Alright, I'm going to need more paint than I have right now, I can tell, because it's too transparent in a few places. But I don't really want to alter the color, so I'm going to come back with ivory to kind of help spread the paint so that I have enough to get a good gel print. Okay. There. If I keep braying it out, it's just going to start lifting the paint. So, let's put this down right here. Let's do another piece of paper here. I should have done the book page with this one because it would probably still be somewhat transparent. But you know, sometimes you just got to think, okay, I'll do it again. Just try it again. Getting these strips. Hurry back. Oh, Valerie got her coupon code. Fall colors, yeah, it kind of does. So not just because I'm using it for the journal I'm going to be making. So you get a little bit of that in this colors. Aren't those cool together? I like it. Oh, wow, that's cool. You see that? With the crusty bits. fun, crusty bitch, y'all. All right, here we go. Barb, check your email. You should have an email from me now with your coupon code. So in some areas I had the right amount of paint, and a couple others I did not. But this is going to be a happy bonus because I'm going to be able to get another gel print. What do you think? The green didn't come out that much. It's surprising that the green didn't come out much. But we have a golden hue. So again, that goes, right? Isn't that cool? Cereal for crafters. You love copper? Okay, I like that. We still have some copper paint here. I really wanted to see the teal come through. What I'm going to do is let's grab, what other stencil? Can I use? Oh, this one might be good. Okay. So I'm going to lay this down. And I know that there's other patterns behind here. I'm going to grab the copper paint again. Oh, wait, wrong one. This one. And I'm just going to brayer in a couple of spots. And it won't be super dark, making it really thin. So it'll kind of match how the one underneath isn't as dark. So this is just my distressing those areas. It also won't take as long for it to dry. Then I can go ahead and put my next paints down and pick it all up. You're welcome. All right. Yes, if your coupon code that you have is expired, I'm not doing that to rush you into using it. I understand if you have to wait a while, that's fine. I do that so that I can change the codes up because I don't repeat the codes. And it takes up a lot of room in my management system. So I try to get them out of there so I can keep track of how many have been used. Yeah, you wish it was close. If it's too close, I go too much. I have to be really good about it. Dog person. Yep. Oh, Sam got her coupon code. Awesome. And containers. I will tell you that it made it so much easier in some aspects than some of the others. I would really encourage, if you have the space to store things, put them in clear containers. So even if you're lazy and don't remember to label it, you can kind of look at the box and know what's in it. The boxes that were completely enclosed, for some reason, I'm not gravitated to those, so I don't pull them because I know it's going to be one of those things, what is in here? And I'm just going to be digging and digging, and it's going to be a squirrel. And, you found the rose stencil on the side? You like the Bella? I've got two. I've got the Bella rose and the ribbon rose. Oh, yeah, she's going to order those lace stamps. Oh, Maria got her coupon code too. Thank you. If you're lazy. You ready to start? You got it, Lori. It's headed to you. I'm a little behind. Like I said, I sat down today on my computer and sent out everybody's coupon codes. You have the ribbon rose? Yeah, and now I have the Bella Rose. So that's from the Bella Rose kit. All right, so I want to do the yellow again. I got a little bit left in my palette. Let's mix a little bit of yellow. Let's do just a little bit more. I don't think I want as much yellow because that last page turned out a little more golden than having the green with it. And I think this time I'm making the yellow a little bit lighter. Okay. I've lost my palette knife, so this time I'm going to clean it. Put it back over here. Okay. And we're going to pick up some yellow. So it should, be like an old stucco building that had faded with time. I've got a little bit left. All right, so I'll set that aside, clean my brayer off. I'm going to grab this green. Actually, I want the turquoise. I think I want the turquoise, not the green. I think I may need more. A little bit more. In order to get all of this to lift. And my paint is encroaching in on me. I'm starting to not have as much elbow room here. Okay. Oh, I'm starting to lift the paint. Dang it. All right. Stop. Stop while you're ahead, Linda. Just tell me. All right, now we're going to line this up best we can. And let's see how the magic comes together. All right, are y'all having fun watching me gel print? I'm kind of having fun. I'm enjoying how the colors are coming together. Definitely, I like having set a goal for myself. Oh, thank you, Lori, for your donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. To make a gel print set that matched the project that I'm doing. So for those of you that would love to have more papers that match, we'll just sit down and keep using the same color scheme a few times, different patterns, and then before you know it, you have this eclectic grouping of paint. I love with the copper in the edges. There's a little bit of copper there. Wow. See all that yummy texture. And then that I just like love it. I want a whole page done like that. I'm actually in Oklahoma, Crafty Kitty. I'm in the center of the state, just outside Oklahoma City in a town called Yukon. Yes, I have, Erica. I have. I used to be in the high school choir and even went to competition with my group. I sang in church for many, many, many years. I'm not, a professional or nothing. I just dabble. I like it. I like it. Do you see how the teal came in? You can still see the yellow. It kind of gives it that vintagey feel. And thank you. Yeah. What'd you say? I'm having issues with motivation to create since some moved. Oh, no. Well, I'm sorry, Raven. Hey, it's okay to go through moments where you do not feel like crafting. It's just, I have days like that. Sometimes it's hard for me to try to be on crafting every single day. It's my job. And so it's like, what am I going to do? Different people work different ways. Maybe you need to get out and go for a walk in nature and sit down somewhere and meditate just for a little bit. Maybe that's what you need to do. Maybe you need to go to your favorite restaurant and treat yourself to that special food that you just don't get very often, but you love. Take an hour, longer for your lunch break or dinner break or whatever you can get away to do without anybody else bugging you, if that's what you love. Get out a couple of art supplies. I mean, keep it real minimal and force yourself to make something. It doesn't matter. It could be a greeting card. A lot of my friends find that taking the moment to make an inchy, just a 1-inch piece of art, whether you just dot some paint, you doodle on it, you use a rubber stamp, you cut up another piece of paper, just kind of have fun. But it's okay. It happens. And try not to dwell on it. Go do something else that you enjoy. Someone else says, Sam says, get in and organize. And sometimes that prompts you. Yeah. You're very welcome, Raven. You're very welcome. Yeah. And I sometimes will get a box out and sort it. I like it. Yeah, I'm going to be scanning all of these in. I don't know when I'll get them uploaded, but I'll get them scanned in. All right, I think I want... Oh, this would be a good one. We're going to do woven boxes. And on this one, I want it to be like copper inlaid. So I'm going to use my colors first and then make this page. And see how these are coming together. How we're getting a good variety. I think we need another more yellow, right? Because we're doing more of the green, and I think we need some that maybe are a little bit more of this brown with a pop of green. It's got a darker teal even. Okay. Hi, Terry. Organizing is depressing. I don't get depressed. I just think, oh, what can I do with this? Destashing is what I need to do. Yes, and some people are afraid to make that first stop, to start to make something. Okay, I'm going to use the yellow again. And then I need to use more of the darker brown. So this is going to be more of in the background, and then we'll have the copper will really stand out. All right, so now I'm going to get a little bit of this brown. Oh, thank you, Terry, for your donation. And let's come back in with this turquoise. We won't see much of it because the yellow is in there, but it might make that yellow in places greener. My shoulder gets tired braying, so I switch. I can do that. All right, I think we are there. So I'm going to take this. Oh, I'm going to make some texture marks. Okay. Now I'm going to take the stencil off. There we go. And this, it's kind of, when you're looking at this, you go, ooh, I like that color, but that's not the color we're going to see unless we print on something clear. I get distracted every time I try to organize. I start making something, but that's okay, Lori. Why is that a problem? You know, if inspiration strikes, then take that opportunity to create. Don't chastise yourself because you didn't finish the task of organizing. Unless there was an absolute deadline for some reason, what does it matter? So if you are inspired, stop and do that because you're happy. That's, you should have good serotonin levels because you're like, oh, I like what I'm doing. I'm enjoying myself and feel good about it. And then don't try to chastise yourself and say, well, I should have finished organizing. Well, but look what you created. Oh, thank you, Raven, for your donation. And thank you, Terry, Lori, Barb, Sally, Laura, and Jennifer. Yeah, the woven stencil. Now, wait, is this the woven stencils or is this... Yeah, woven boxes. Yeah. It reminds you of... What did she say again? Raked apples. The woven steaks made me think of weaving paper or fabric. Yeah, exactly. Okay, weaving paper. Gotcha. Angelica's done some weaving recently. She made a couple of covers that are absolutely gorgeous. The happiness is totally worth it. The organization will be there waiting for you. Exactly. Yeah, it keeps you upbeat and happy. So don't chastise yourself because you didn't finish the organization that session, Oh, thank you, Rhonda. Rhonda says Linda needs more patrons on Patreons. And Angelica says, I like getting distracted. It's always a good reason to start a new project. Exactly, Angelica. I kind of miss those days because I'm doing this so much of being able to sit down and do whatever I like and whatever happens. And I don't have a deadline. Those type of days, I love those days. So I try to, whenever I can, if Henry doesn't say he needs me at the shop, I'm like, okay, I have just got to deal with this stack of papers. So I'll start looking through them. I'll get inspired and I'll make some journal pages. And then that's where I've been starting to create these eclectic journals for y'all. All right. Let's look through. I'll start on the back half. This is almost dry. So on the inside, I didn't talk about this. I had some scrapbook paper that was torn already, and I wanted to make a pocket, and I had just enough that I thought, well, if I split it, it gives a nice journal page area in the background with some color. You could glue something down, and then there's a pocket here. I used another book page on there. I used a page out of the All About Robins. Then there's that circle and dot stencil. And these are just some of Norella's images, those new ephemera packs she's been making. I did use the postal cube to make that. And then I've got the flowering branch around the edge. On Norella's page, I wanted a little bit more in the corner, so I used the floral, I think it is, in the background, and then I happen to have the word flourish from Norella, and this is from one of Norella's little, like, Grandma's Garden. I'm trying to remember the other ones. She's got some floral. Another her cards. Thank you. You like the way that pink turned out? Or this paper. Yes, this paper probably. And then just another collaged papers put together. Just random. Just what I had left over. I didn't have quite enough to go here. And I wanted to put this ATC card down. So I just put that little strip in. You don't see it. Really, you see a little spot, but not all of it. I'm trying not to get paint on the ribbon. There's one of the Dragonfly Delight pages that I've added some glitter paint. Here's where I use the open lattice stencil in the background. Stamped in the corners, one of the labels that I have in my shop that Norella created. And I think this is from is it Serendipity, possibly? That's from the Unicorn Dreamer. I made this journal card today. I stamped in the background, used a piece of Italian paper, it was scraps I had left over, that a lady sent to me from creating 200 handmade Italian paper envelopes. And she sent me all of her side pieces. I still have a little bit left. Do I freehand cut your hearts? If I have a template to go by, if that's what you mean, meaning I'll either trace something, or I'll use a punch, if it's a image in a kit, but to just freehand, I rarely do that unless I can fold a piece of paper in half and then cut it out. That is, wow, you like that? Oh, well, thank you all. Wow, I'm seeing the, but you like that? Yeah, the Italian papers. It's another one of those journal cards I made. And I'm still going through stuff like that in my stash. This is one I made a while back. All right, it's time for the raffle. And I'm just... Alright, so we're going to raffle off the blackboard pieces. I'm going to get a drink. Well, let's see. How about a $5 off coupon to my store? Oh, yes, Jennifer. Yes, we'll get you in. All right, let's do this. We're going to give away the blackboard. All right, Barb's getting in. Let's do the raffle. And then the next raffle we'll do a coupon code. How do you be in it, Crafty Kitty? Type exclamation point raffle. Exclamation point raffle. All one word. Doesn't matter uppercase or lowercase. Thanks for being here, Letha. I'm waiting. There you go. Or raffle. There you go. I see Raven and Crafty Blind Girl. All right, we're going to give away this. There you go, Crafty Kitty. All right, there you go, Letha. Yay! You're welcome. All right, let's get you in. All right, so let's pick a winner. And the winner of the chipboard alphabet letters is, yeah, not ours. Grammar. Crafty Kitty, congratulations. All right, so I'm guessing you're new. Junkie Joe is going to share a link to my website to contact me. So contact me through my website. If you could, create a user account and add your mailing address. If you're unable to make an account, just go ahead and email me through the contact form your mailing address so I can mail out your prize. Congratulations! Yay! Thank you so much for being here. All right, so I'm going to reset this. And we're going to do all right. Well, I've started another raffle. Oh, thank you, Barbara. Thank you so much for your donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I'm going to give away a $5 off coupon to my shop. Okay? All right. So this should be really dry now. I'm going to grab the copper paint, and we're going to pick up, and that's going to be all framed with this copper paint. Oh, now I got a paint booger. Dang it. All right. Come on. I got to work pretty quick. May need more paint. Come on. Got to get it to spread. And it may be too dry to print. This metallic paint is really old, so I'm not even sure if I'll be able to. Well, apparently I got paint in my face. Okay. Are y'all inspired to create yet? I'm having fun making these gel prints. Are y'all ready for me to make something? I won't use these gel prints to make the something because I'm going to take these to my scanner and scan them. I think that's what I want. It's right about there. So I can use them digitally for some stuff on Monday. And if all goes as planned, I will be working with the Traveling Through kits by Norella to make a Paris predominant travel journal. Go to Junkie Joe. We'll show you on lindaisrael.com. There you go. To redeem your coupon first, use that link. You can get there. You can create an account there, Kitty. You got it? That's on my website. Hi, Michelle. If you can't use my website, you can contact me through Facebook, but I prefer you do it through the website, so I have your email address. Ooh, I like the way that came out. Look at that. Woo! Yep, Junkie Joe just shared it. The contact. You're a weak person, Angelica says. Ooh, look at that. You see the copper in it? It made the yellow, green, and spots. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got 5 prints. What do you think of the 5 prints? We did one in black. We've done a couple in copper. One in brown. Oh, thank you, Laura, for your donation. It's pretty. You like it? It's so interesting. What was the green color? I used citrus. Oh, no. I did not use citrus. I used light turquoise. And then I made my own yellow. to be a little bit more golden. So I've got, it says golden yellow, but I wanted it to be not quite so vibrant. And I mixed a little bit of what's called goose feather. I don't know if you can kind of see the colors. And then there is the turquoise. Are they for me? Yeah, isn't that cool? I love how this one turned out. I love how this one turned out. This one's so cool with the colors in the background. And I love the distressed on this. I think this one would be good if we filtered it down where it wasn't so dark black. I may ask Norella to help me with a digital for that. All right. Yep, you can get them when I upload them to the website. Thank you. Thank you so much. So, and I have these pieces too that I created today that I can use as well. I've got this one too. You know, so you can cut those strips. I can layer them together. Can layer them onto other papers. The pink, I think, is from a different project, cleaning up my plate. Yeah. That's the diamond with flare. Diamond with flare. Yeah, the black makes a statement. Yeah. I think I need to print a couple more. So, let's see. What other stencil? I don't know if I want that or not. So let's look at the main stencil box. So this is my file folder here. All right. Yeah, belly bands and pockets. What would also be a good... I think that one would be good for Paris because of the fleur-de-lis. Oh, and I like this one. This one is just interesting to me because my husband saw a face in this stencil, and I didn't see a face until he pointed it out. Do you see a face right there? So let's use those two. Yeah. Oh, I could use this one, but it's not going to be as good. I'll save that. Okay, let's do those two. Yeah, if you can get it a little bit thinner, you gotta watch that you're not putting. I think you're not supposed to use an oil-based paint on your gel plates, because it breaks it down. But don't quote me on that. I may be completely wrong. All right, I think we need to use some black. Man, that's going to be a lot of black if I make the... But it's either way. Okay, so we're going to make... The other one was copper. Okay. And then we had this guy. So I think we need to do yellows. All right, so I'm going to do... Oh, that's going to tone this yellow down a lot. So because it's going to tone it down so much, I'm going to put more yellow. Not quite as much, but a little. Okay. I'm really trying to get a good coverage. Okay. And then I'm going to come in with this teal. Okay. Now we're cooking. All right, let's put some texture. Okay, close the paint. Lift the stencil. Oh, yeah. You were gone, Barb. We're so glad to have you back. All right. Did I miss anything? Do I need to look back through the chat? We got quiet. That's how you knew. Right. You don't want. You can use water. Yep. It did get a little quiet. It does look minty green. It kind of does. But it won't when I lift it. You'll have a lot more yellow in it and teal. But that's the nature of it. All right, so we're going to use brown. We're going to use brown, and we're going to use, I'm trying to decide, do I go with espresso or do we do espresso with that? So we have another page that matches? Yeah, that's what we do. And I'm going to need this. Okay, I think that's what we're going to do. All right. Love the crusty bits, yeah. Yep, you typed in your name and email address and message. Is that what we're supposed to do? Yay! Yes, Crafty Kitty. Yes. Okay. I need a drink. Y'all didn't tell me my cabinet was open. Okay. What was I going to show y'all? I think I better stop printing if we're going to make something. Let me know. Do you want me to make something or keep printing? Because we're kind of having fun, right? Okay, espresso. Because I'm playing now. When I'm done with the stream, I have to go work. Have to go work. I may not have enough paint on the gel plate. And we'll end up with crusty bits. Okay, I think. All right. Now I've got it. At first I thought, what happened to the stencil? I have one. if I had room, Julie, I would mop it up, but I don't have room when I'm doing a live stream. So I just put it directly into the water. But yes, if you have the space where you could take the stencil and put it down on another piece of paper and rub it, you could brayer over it. Some people like the effect that when you brayer over a stencil that you've taken off of a gel plate, how it kind of smears the color. If you like that look, have the room, do it. I just don't have the room while I'm live streaming. Okay, let's do that. So I'm just adding little bits to all of these pages. Oops, I ripped it because the paint's so wet. Okay. What color is that? That was espresso. That was espresso. That's with the espresso, the yellow, and the teal, turquoise. Must save money. Not donating, yes, saving your money, Robin. Hey, you've got to save. It's important. What do you think? Do you like it? Love. And no chocolate. Your budget is crying. You really like that? That is monkeys. What did I say? Monkeys all around. Because Henry saw a monkey face. I didn't see it as a monkey face. I thought it was kind of frilly. I was really concentrating on this pattern right here. I just liked how pretty that was. And it didn't even dawn on me that that looked like a face. So thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Thank you. All right, so now let's get the fleur-de-lis one. Okay. And I think this time I want a copper background. I've got a little bit of copper there. I think there's some in here. Okay, we're going to do the copper. I'm almost out of this copper paint. I've got to find some more. All right. I'm using a lot of copper paint because this one is almost transparent. It doesn't look it, but if you don't put the full amount down, it looks more transparent. Okay. And only because we've been doing it on the others, I'm going to continue with the circle stencil, or the, not circle stencil, the spool of thread. Okay. Then let's peel this up. Now this paint isn't wet enough to try that technique, Julie, but you should be able to just lay it down and transfer it off. Love it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You do not go without coffee and creamer. Oh yeah, I've got to remember that, Robin, to have creamer. What kind of, let me know what kind of creamer you need. I use almond stencil. They're almond stencil. almond milk. I was reading what somebody said. Thank you for sharing the fleur-de-lis with diamonds. What do y'all want me to make? We're going to make something. I'll grab some gel prints. I think these gel prints are cool. I'm liking the grunginess. I think I need to fill this one in. Fill that one in. Okay, good. I can do that. This. Okay. I'm trying to plan how I want to lift. And then we're doing copper. I was going to do espresso brown again, but I think I've got enough. I think I need... What else? I think I need another book page because the text behind here is a neat texture. Yeah, I need to find some more of the copper for sure. For sure. Okay, we'll use this. Then we'll use that. Okay. So do I need another yellow? I think I need another yellow. So let's do that. I've got my little palette here. We'll mix it up. Mix it up. You like the prints? Thank you so much. You know, don't be discouraged if you're not getting absolute phenomenal gel prints your first time out. It's taken me a long time to be able to create these prints, okay? Sometimes they come out amazing, and then sometimes it's like, what kind of dog throw up is that? But you know, you can cut it up, you can use it as a background and put other stuff on top of it, make some funky envelopes out of it. Alright, I want this predominantly to be yellow. Yeah, okay, that's what I'm going to do. And then I'm going to come back in with some brown. That's going to fill in anywhere that it's thinner. It'll deepen the yellow in a couple of those thinner spots. And I should get a pretty good print because I have a nice thick layer of paint. And I was tempted to brayer over it one more time, but no. I'm going to resist that temptation. Ah, come on, give me a good page. Alright, so I've got a Bible page. We'll do this side. So that if there are some thin areas, we'll be able to see that text. Because the yellow is not going to be super thick. Neither is that brown. Okay. Okay. We've got a nice wide spot here, so start about there. Kind of fills this in. I'm concentrating. Don't lie. You just love Linda's prints. Well, thank you. Practice, practice, practice. Yeah, not having the space can really hinder because you have to have all the paint and being able to have a place to put your papers to dry, especially if you're really quick. So we're just filling that in. Isn't that cool? Oh, I missed the spot down here. Let's get this. Okay. They're all amazing. Well, thank you. I'm not going to try to pick it up. I was going to try to pick it up, and I thought, no. I've still got some other goopy areas, it looks like. Goopy! I had a lot of paint on there. Yeah, you put cardboard on the floor there everywhere, and you gotta don't step on them. Somebody comes in the room, hey, watch where you're walking. Yeah, I can't put things down on the floor like that. Hercules walks all over them or lays on them because he thinks that's why I put them there for him. It's a little bit darker than I thought it would be, but I think if I edit it just a little bit on my computer, I can make that really pop. But it's very subtle. You see the copper, the yellow kind of came through it a little bit. I don't know if you can see that very well. Yeah, stepping on wet paint if they're on the floor. Still, yeah, it's not what I expected, but it looks good. And I think it gives us a good variety. You know, now we've got that blues with the brown. We have the yellow with the copper. The multi coppers and greens. The first print with that black. Print just now. So we got a good variety of papers there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Got 6 gel prints. And I may, some of these guys may become a collaged print where I can splice them together until I get a page with all stripes. I think that'll be kind of cool to do. All right, let's clean this up. They look aged. Or edged. Aged. I think you meant aged. Okay, I want this one to dry a little bit longer. Just dry a little bit longer. Yeah, you like that? I think they'll all go well with the journal. All right, we're going to make a little something. How's that? I vote make something. I've been waiting for you to say, but you would never say. I asked. I probably didn't see it. The squirrel. All right, we're giving away a $5 coupon code right now. And these guys, yeah, these are cool. I'm going to have fun using those. I wasn't sure. I wasn't in the mood to make that color scheme. But it's kind of fall. I think those could be great for fall. You could add your oranges and reds to it. Love mop-up papers. Aren't they fun? All right. So I've got a stack. This is my one of many piles that I have here in my room where I just grab things and I'll play with them. I may end up using them. I may even end up using that sometime. Just because it's so grungy looking. Gotta let it dry though. Cut out pieces of paper, gel prints. It's just a variety of things, and so it ends up in a stack on my desk, and then I just keep moving it around. No, I'm not going to use any of them. I'm not using any of those today because I want to scan them. Y'all don't want to wait on me to go scan. All right, let's look here. So here's some more of that Italian paper. We need to do something with that. There's a Calico collage image. What can go with? That's kind of interesting. You see those together? I've got this green. I'm on a green kick. What else do I have? I have some book page, Bible page. What do we want to make? Want to make a full journal page? I need something yellow. Aha. Maybe something like that. Okay. I think I have enough of those things. Oh, look, I found a piece of cardstock. Oh, I've got... Let's do something with envelopes. And I may want that. Okay. So, see, this is what happens to me. As I start digging through, and I pick out a few. I'll get them out. I may not use all of them, but I'll get them out. And then I think about, okay, what am I going to do with them? What am I going to do with them? Okay, what did I just say we're going to do? Envelopes, yeah. Yes, I broke both of my drink containers. I have to have my drinks. I have to have beverages. Okay, so I've got all these pieces. Okay? Y'all into the raffle. So this is going to be a couple of envelopes here that we're going to decorate and put together, and it's going to be a little tucky spot thing. That's what we're going to make. All right? We're going to use all these papers to do something with this mess. This one has a peel and stick. If yours has the kind that you lick and stick, you may want to either lick it and then let it air dry so that you don't have to actually lick it. You can put a paint brush of water over it and then let it air dry so that it dissipates the glue if you don't want it to ever accidentally glue shut. I am going to leave the seal on here and not peel this off on this one. And the other one, it will be coming off because I'm going to put these together like this. But I just wanted you to know that. I'm going to have this with the concept that it's going to be up and down this way. So let's decorate these. Y'all into the raffle. We're going to use some of these papers that I just pulled out to cover it. I think I like those. Maybe this. All right. So this is some of that Italian paper I was telling you about. And I think I'm going to cut about a 1.5 inch strip. So I've got this strip. And I think I'm going to cut a... How wide are these? Oops, wrong way. these are a little almost 4 3/4. So if I did that, and then this piece just happened to be 4.5 inches wide. So if I did about 2 1/4, that should go from edge to edge here. And this can go like that. If I want striped, maybe we'll do something completely different. No, I think I like this green. Isn't the green kind of cool? I like the green. Alright, so I need to cut a strip that is enough to cover. So that will be, let's do 2.5 inches. So we'll have this, this, and this. You see that? How I'm covering that? So this one is going to be the envelope that will glue to this one. So when I do this one first, then I'm going to attach this one and then do that one. Does that make sense? So I'm going to start by putting some distress inks around the edges of this yellow piece. And I'll start here. I'm going ahead and doing the whole strip because I'll use it on the other envelope. And then this guy. Won't be redeeming it yet. Okay. So, I think I want this at the top, this in the middle, and this on the bottom. I may even have, oh yeah, I have enough that it matches the curve. No, I want this way. No, that's what I want. Okay, let's glue those down. I'm just going to use Aleene's tacky glue and glue them in place. Yeah, it takes forever to get to Australia. I've got to check again today, but I still can't ship to South Africa. Alright, so I'm just piecing this together on here. It's a way to repurpose those envelopes. That are plain. You could stencil directly onto an envelope. You could stamp on them. I think I need to come up just a tad. And then I'm just going to trim this out as soon as I find my scissors. You'll get there. You just got to keep playing. Alright, I'm going to round off the edge here where the corners are. Well, I got this one sticking out just a little bit. Okay. Okay. So I'm just kind of creasing that a little bit deeper than it needs to be. I've already got those. Go around the edge. Okay. You have a matchy-matchy issue? 3 matchy-matchy musketeers. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and do the edges that might be visible. Alright. So this guy is going to get glued onto this guy. So I just want to make sure that I've got it straight. And we will peel the tape. And I like to go ahead and apply glue, because it doesn't really go all the way to the edge. Alright. And then we glue it. Glue it. Glue it together. Glue it. Glue it. Glue it together. Alright. You have a sword and you still have no protein. Oh my gosh. Okay. Like that part so far? So here, I could have had this where it's on top of the other prints that I have here. I think what I might do is fill in. What can I do here? I think I want something different back here. What if I put some of this down? Do I continue that? Or do I just do the same thing? And I should have left that solid instead of trimming it. That's what I should have done. So, what do you think? I think I'm going to go ahead and fix this. How am I going to fix this? I'm going to fix it with a rubber stamp. Because then it'll look like I was using something. And I think I'm going to use some Distress Oxide. And I've got a yellow. I don't know if that's the, yep, that's the yellow. So I'm just filling in with the yellow. And I need a green. I've got shabby stitches in just distressed. So we're going to try that to start with. It's not quite as dark. I need to get a different green in the Distress Oxides, I think. I've been playing around with them every so often. This sage might work. Well, that kind of fills it in, doesn't it? And I could have waited to stamp and then stamped on top. So let's put some Distress inks here. Okay. line it up. Then we'll put this one down. All right. Everything's fixable in crafting. Exactly. You just keep going. Don't get upset about it. It's just paper. All right, let's put some distress inks on this piece. And I could have covered this whole piece, but I like this little boo-boo now. So I'm going to put glue here. Okay, well, we'll trim this up. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and glue all the way out. Alright, so I'm just trimming the edges, okay? And this is what we have so far. And then I've got an idea while I was sitting here, if I can find it, that might fit. This is one of those tear-off note sheets, and guess what? It fits. And I know it's not the same color scheme as the outside, but I like that it's not, that it's something different. And realistically, what I should have done was gone ahead and gone over the edge of this. That way I wouldn't have this sticky. So, to fix that, because then when it folds over here, yeah, it doesn't matter. I can use whatever I want on the inside. Okay. I think I may use this yellow. Yeah. Just a pop of yellow across here. So, how deep do I need this strip to be? Let's do 1 1/4, and that gets me right to the fold. Oh, I should have kept the paper cutter out. So this should take me from edge to edge. It may stick out. Oh, it did. I guess I got it too far. So what happens? Okay, if I cut this just a tad. I'm kind of tucking it down just a little bit, and then I'll glue it in. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and remove the sticky. Just kind of helps it tie together. Alright, so I'm going to take this and push it in. And you still see the security envelope information. Okay. Then I have these guys that I thought would look really good just going edge to edge. So I'm going to take my pencil and mark this. And then let's cut these apart. Okay. Alright, we're going to finish this up. I think I'll finish decorating the cover And we'll work on the... I'll make some journal cards for it later, I think. I think I need to use some of this Italian paper on the inside as well. Alright, so I'm going to glue this down, but I'm trying to decide, do I glue it down and put a notch here because it's actually higher than the envelope behind it, and I don't want it to have things stick on there? Or do I slide this over and cut off the excess, and that leaves this little gap here, which I could apply some distress inks to. I could also cut off this piece and then just glue down a strip. Nope, not long enough that way, but it is this way. Okay. So I want about 3/4 of an inch strip. Yeah. Okay. I only need one because I should have gone down further. Okay. I'm trimming off this little tab because it bothered me. I didn't want it sticking out. If I was smart, I could have folded it in and used it as a reinforcement, but I'm cutting it off. Alright, so I cut those off. I cut this strip that I could place here. And then this would go on top after I trim it. What do you think? And I'll put something over here. I'll put some washi tape or something. So let's glue this one into place. And get my fingers around here. Apply some distress inks. Okay. What? Poke, poke, nudge. Oh, is it time already? Wow. Okay, so I think it's 2:30. It shouldn't take me much longer to finish. Are we ready? Did we make it on our donation goal? Thank you, Laura, Barbara, Janice, Raven, Terry, Lori, Barb, Sally, Laura, Jennifer, and of course, Crafty Blind Girl is a patron on Patreon, so thank you for supporting me. Alright. And it ties it to the inside a little bit. So now what I need to do is mark. Do I cut off the birdies? We'll cut off the birdies on this one. I'm just going to cut this little strip off. So that one's going to go here. Okay, we have one. What now? Notch means have a circle in it. Yes, sorry. Alright. Poor birdies. Jump up. Who did I not notice? So you can talk with Linda. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I saw it. The raffle. Y'all enter the raffle. It's for a $5 off coupon. Oh, notch in a belt, yes. Okay, I like that. So then this one is going to go over here. And in theory, what I could do is glue it so it covers up the gel print below and it doesn't cut off the birdies. Or I could cut to where it's shorter. I think I'm going to go ahead and just glue it all the way down. That way it gives a little bit more reinforcement in the center. So I'm just going to line it up and then glue this down. Oh, bye, Laura Lisa. Thanks for coming back. Nuchos. Nachos? Okay. I need to do the raffle. We're giving away a $10 off coupon code, or $5 off coupon code. I want to use a little bit of this. I'm going to grab a punch. I don't know if that's small enough. Nope. All right. You were all so weird today. Yes, I'm going to cover up that blue. Guess what? The birds come back. Hey, Linda, why'd you cut that strip off earlier? You didn't need to do that. You could have folded it over onto the other side. Well, I cut it off on purpose so that it would fit right here where I forgot to cover the blue. Oops. Come on now. Don't glue the envelope shut. How's that? Oh, it moved a little bit on me. Ha! Alright, I was going to see. I think I can do this. What if we put a couple of those guys down? And then we get both paper. All the papers are now represented. I think we need something else, though. Putting a little bit of distress ink on the edges. Oh, I have this heart punch. Let's see what happens. If I can get the piece of paper to go in. Cooperate! Oh yeah, I gotta do the raffle. Ugh. We saved the birdies! What if we did that? So now we're tying that paper back in again. And again, I'm using scraps. I'm using up things I've had forever. I found a box of these envelopes that was in my mom's stuff. And so I was like, what do I need to do with this? I have these little postal type cut from the postal cube. So let's see here. I'm going to put it kind of as a diagonal. I've got This is one of the images. And I think what I want to do is I don't want to stamp all the way across, but I want to get really close. Okay. Let's put that right about there. Okay, I like that. Okay. Let's do that again. My mom's laugh and the birds. She always loved her birds. Loved her birds. Okay, I like that. Yep. Okay, I'm going to glue down the heart. This is so cute. Glue down the heart. So I took that stationery notepad, is what it was. My mother-in-law, her mother loved to handwrite letters. So she always had stationery, and this is some of that stationery that she had. Okay, I like that. So I used 2 stamps from the postal cube. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to do the raffle. I am going to then start the last raffle for the journal today. And we're going to finish this little cover real fast. So I put it like this. So this will be the front. That will be the back. Okay. I think we'll use ribbon to tie it close. I don't even think it really needs decoration. And I think it needs a perfect ribbon. I think this might be it. Now, if I was smart, I could have glued the ribbon in between. If I wanted, I could have cut a slit. But I think I like putting it like this. This happens to be a gold wired ribbon, so it has some stiffness to it. So that can fit into a pocket. You can keep decorating it if you want. And then open this up, and then we have a pocket here. Oh, I didn't get enough glue down earlier. Didn't have enough glue. And we got pockets here and here. Okay? Handwritten lines. Oh, I could have done it all in one strip too. Yeah, you're right. I could have glued it together. I was trying to decide in my design if I was going to mix it up. I kind of like the breakup here. I don't know. It's kind of interesting. It looks like I'm using scraps that just happen to match. But yes, you could have done it in a one long strip. You are correct. I didn't have a long enough strip of this one, so it would have been pieced anyway. But yes. But yes. So I went about the long way. His chicken scratch. Now, my handwriting's not the best. Okay, let's do the last raffle. This person is winning $5 off coupons to my shop. If I don't have your email address, make sure I have it, so you use the contact me form. And the winner of the $5 off coupon is Robin Fennessy. Robin, whoop, whoop. Well, perfect. So you can save that for when you're here and you don't have to pay shipping to get it back home. She's going to get more than $5 worth of stuff, I know. Faints. Oh. All right, so we're going to reset. We're going to do for donators only. Oop, what? Wrong. One eclectic. Can't type. Junk. Well, I'm just going to say junk journal. One junk journal. Okay. So those of you who have donated, these are Laura Johnson, Barbara Favre, Janice Brammer, Raven Patel, Terry McManera, Lori Merchant, Barb Dingwell, Sally Wallace, Laura Johnson, Jennifer Edmondson, and we'll give it a moment to see if you want this ribbon rose. Okay, gotcha, Ashley. If Jennifer is here, we'll see. We'll wait a moment. If she's not here, I'll have Robin enter for Jennifer. Okay. Thank you so much, everybody. All right, so you like what I did? I've got some scraps left over, so I may go ahead and make some matching journal cards after the stream is over to go inside so we can have some more writing space. But I like it. Okay. Let's look through the journal. So we're going to flip through the journal that I made. Monday, I'll be working with the Traveling Through kit, making a somewhat Paris-themed journal. I'll show y'all the papers again. And then this is the journal raffle. So if you have been here this whole live stream and you would like to have a chance to win something that I made, here is one of my journals. Just make a donation of any dollar amount whatsoever. You can use the super chat, the $ here on YouTube, or you can go to Streamlabs. That will come out. Sometimes that'll be posted so you can see where to go there. Pokes Jennifer Edmondson, are you there? Yeah, rakes are fun to send, aren't they? All right, so here is the cover. Gel prints that I've used. Some pockets here. This is the All About Robins pages. This is one of, I think it's like shabby postage. They're faux postage that Norella made. The mason jar. I don't remember what kit that's from. Get all of Norella's kits. That's what I'm telling you. You need them all. Because they're all amazing. This was just using scraps of paper together. Using a scrap behind the image. Rakes. Random act of kindness, Sam. It is where someone randomly chooses a person and either make something, or if they have extra somethings in their stash, they write a little note, say, I hope you can enjoy this, have a wonderful day, or something to that effect, and send it with no expectation of ever hearing from that person. There's where I stamped and collaged some book pages with some Norella's images. You're so slow, Kim says. There's another. Yeah, if you're in the Friendly Junk Journal People Facebook group, we have the random act of kindness list there. And I like to use it, you know, if you've been conversing with someone online and you've kind of made a friendship with them, and you just kind of notice one day that they say, you know, I wish I had, or they're having a bad day, you can go grab the random act of kindness list and send that person a little gift without them even knowing that you requested their address, if it's on there. This was some planner pages that I printed for a project, and the project didn't come together. Using that label with the rubber stamps and the butterfly. I used another gel print scrap, just scraps that was laying here on my desk. Yeah, we have a rake list. Absolutely. All right, let's sign this because I forgot to sign it. All right, did everybody get in on the raffle? I'm going to flip through the papers that I made, and then we'll pick the winner of the raffle. Stalling! Your Insta ink is maxed out, Jennifer. That's hilarious. So here's the gel prints that we made today. I'm trying to put them so you can see each pattern a little bit. I love how this one turned out. It's so gorgeous, all those colors. Scoot this over a little bit. Another green. And then I have all these pieces. Oh, I forgot about this one. It was covered up. And then I have all these pieces that I can come in and strip together if I want for some more variety. But I'll be scanning these in and hopefully have them done this weekend. All right. Let's pick the winner. Yeah, well, see, I have mine set for $300 a month for $9.99, and I've gotten really close. But there was a few months when I first started the program, I didn't use my 300 prints for the whole month. I had some left over. Well, what's really nice about Instant Ink is if you ever have that situation, it will save 600 overage points that you did not use until you run out of them. So I happen to have like 500 overage points. So some months I get 400 prints. Some months I don't get enough. I don't get 300. I get right at 300. Thank you, Julie. Thank you, Sam. All right, so the winner of the journal, let me make sure I've got everybody in. Jennifer is in, Barb, Laura, Terry, Sally, Crafty Blind Girl, and Lori. Janice, you are not in the raffle. And Barbara Favre, you're not in the raffle. So I'm just going to see. And Raven, if you're still here, y'all get in the raffle, ladies. We're missing Janice, Raven, and Barbara in the raffle. Yeah, and it's not super expensive if you do go over. It's fairly reasonable, like $1 for 20 extra pages or something like that. For $9.99 a month, 300 prints is a lot of prints for really inexpensive, because otherwise, if I had done 300 prints, it would cost me at least 3 ink cartridges to do those 300 prints. And ink cartridges are roughly $35 to $45 each. So $9.99 a month is a no-brainer for me. And I can print as much as I want. That's an expense I can justify. You need a bigger Instant Ink print. You can change it right in the middle, Jennifer. You can change it right in the middle, I think. Raven has left the building. Okay. All right. I think, let me make sure. Janice, did you get in? Janice got in, Jennifer, Barb, Laura, Terry, Sally, Crafty Blind Girl, and Lori. Barbara Favre. I didn't see Barb. Oh, you didn't know they rolled over. You're waiting on more cartridges? Gotcha. Yeah, if you only print 50 or 100 pages, they have a lower one too. Yep, exactly. All right, we're going to do the raffle. All right, the winner of the journal today is Barb Dingwell. Congratulations, Barb. You won today. Thank you so much for being here and for your donation and supporting me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so Monday I will be, if everything is confirmed, one of two things will happen. I'll either make a journal with this kit live or I'll record something, but I think I'm going to make a kit live. My daughter's coming to visit with her mom, and we're going to hang out and then have some appointments I need to go to. So Monday, we're going to be working on using these gel prints, which I really like. I got to go scan these in. I got to go sit at my computer for a while. No distractions. Maybe some good music so I can scan those in to match the traveling through set. Linda, lots of notes for you on the spreadsheet. Oh, wonderful. Ah. She says bar name so much. She won. That's funny. You're welcome, Crafty Blind Girl. Monday is one live you do not want to miss. You want to be here. See what I do. My daughter's supposed to come visit, so she's going to stop by, I think. Oh, that's really sweet of you, Barb. Well, thank you, Barb. Thank you so much. All right, so Barb is gifting the journal she just won to my daughter. I did, Sam. You should have gotten it. Didn't you? Wait, you just got a coupon code today. Never mind. Oh, I hope so too, Janice. Thank you so much, Barb. She can even pick it up in person. You're exactly right, Barb. She can pick it up in person. Yay! Well, I guess I have to clean to have enough room in here for Ashley to sit beside me because right now there ain't room for another person. So I'll be back Monday. We're going to use those gel prints, some in digital form and some in original form, to work on the Traveling Through Paris themed journal. I also have to add some rubber stamps. I think I'll be staying up late again tonight working on my computer. I'll have to put some good music on, get me a good beverage, and just jam out while I work. Y'all have a great weekend. Thank you so much for being here. And hey, if you haven't already, do subscribe. Hit that notification bell at the top so that you get notifications. I come back on Thursdays and do more mixed media. And of course, Monday we'll be making a journal. I will be taking a couple of weeks off in September. I haven't decided when I'm going to start that. There won't be a true live. It'll be a scheduled live. So I'm going to get those recorded so that I can get them edited and ready to go so I can schedule that out for y'all. What else? Y'all have a great weekend, and thank you so much for supporting me. Hey, and remember, if you donated or won a prize today, do come over and use my website, the Contact Me form, to let me know that I have your mailing address, especially. And those that donated as well, if you haven't been checking for those digital downloads, the freebies, I've been entering some up there. I got to work on these today, and I think 2 more sets. All right, y'all have a great weekend. Bye, everybody. I'm going to get off here. Thank you again so much for being here today. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you. Have a great weekend. Oh, I was all capitalized. Have a great weekend. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a friend. All right, y'all take care. Bye, everybody.